Welcome to the Diary of a Pan-African Preacher. There's an African proverb that says, if you cannot solve your problem in peace, you will not be able to solve it in war. Throughout history, leaders have invoked God to justify war. From the Crusades to modern conflicts, divine language is often used to boost morale, legitimize violence, and mask political agendas. But does invoking God make a war holy, or does it merely manipulate faith? Kings, presidents, and generals have long claimed divine endorsement. The Crusaders marched under the cross, and American campaigns often invoke "In God we trust." Today, religious rhetoric has not disappeared. It has evolved. The U.S. invasion of Iraq was framed in terms of good and evil, and recent tensions between the U.S. Israel and Iran are wrapped in spiritual as well as geopolitical language. In the current U.S. Israel-led war against Iran, over 800 people have died and thousands more have been wounded. Many ignored, dehumanized, and vilified. This conflict, like others before it, raises a critical question. Who benefits from invoking God, and at what cost? Western support for Israel is complex, driven by shared values, strategic interests, cultural ties, and the influence of pro-Israel lobbying. Yet, invoking God to justify violence is a misuse of faith. The commandment, "You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain," warns against using divine authority for human ambition. To claim God's will without divine instruction is not faith, it is spiritual fraud. Prayer on the battlefield does not sanctify war. A nation believes in its chosenness does not justify every action it takes. On June 21st, 2025, President Donald Trump announced America's direct involvement in the war against Iran, invoking God's protection and blessing for the U.S., Israel, and the Middle East, excluding Iran. Such selective appeals reveal not divine truth, but political calculation. Invoking God in war should stir not only hearts, but also scrutiny. Is God being honored or exploited? God cannot be conscripted. Humans merely claim he is. Blessed are the peacemakers. Ashe.